What's going on, everybody? Nobori here. Today I'm going to be going in on my gadget build called Digital Punk. First, we're going to start off with 2 mana potions and 1 health potion. Gadget is a mana heavy character. In doing so, I'm going to need 2 mana potions to start with. We're going to go on with Seek and Destroy as our first ability. Now this is going to come and play really soon into the match, and you'll see why. Gadget has to be one of the most overlooked characters in Paragon. Yes, she may need some buffs at the moment, but as you'll see in the video, how fast she can change the momentum of lane pushing and how viable she is in team fights. If you play Gadget right, you'll never be bored. First, we're going to start off here with blue. We're going to get this for a jungler, then we're going to go right over here to the left. As you can see, we have a Murdoch over here, and we're going to gank the hell out of this guy. He's not going to see it coming. I'd like to point out first, though, that this match had to be the best match I've ever played in Paragon in my 3 days playtime so far. It came down to the wire, and it could have been anybody's win. A true nail-biter. The first encounter we had was around 2 minutes in the game time. I'm going to wait here in the moon pool for my teammates to come around here, and I'm going to come around this way just in case Murdoch decides to go around the other way. I see that my team is engaged, and I'm going to drop Seek and Destroy towards the back of Murdoch here, and that's going to actually slow him down. Seek and Destroy is a area of effect slow that you can activate and reactivate at any point during its transition to stop it in its place. What I dropped behind me was Speed Gate. This is going to make teammates and minions have increased movement speed, and it also damages targets. This will increase the speed to push lanes faster or escape in sticky situations. Pushing minions forward with Speed Gate is going to become a big part of this win in this match. Now we see that middle is having a little bit of issues, and we're going to make our way over to that area. Out of nowhere, Grux catches Muriel and I off guard. I drop Seek and Destroy to prevent his movement and do some constant damage. This early in the game, everybody's basic attack is going to be doing some decent damage. As you can see, Muriel here is taking some big chunks out of him here. Grux tries to shift running through middle and get away from us. I'm kind of scared of Severog here to the right, but he pays no mind to us running through, and I managed to get this kill on Grux here at the last minute. Severog seems to still be clueless, but as we turn around here, we're going to engage him. Muriel starts blasting off, and I'm going to go in here again with Seek and Destroy, stop his movement, and actually pull off the last hit. Let's check out Gadget's Sticky Mine. If an enemy touches the area where it is placed, it will stick and be unable to be removed to my knowledge, unless the active card skill Cleanse will remove it. If no enemy targets are around it, you can attach it to a team member or yourself and have the area effect damage go off. Sticky Bomb cannot crit. The first equipment card will be Wellspring Staff. Placed in it, a basic mana, and cast. With the first card in hand, middle looks like it needs some help. I drop Seek and Destroy just in case Grux tries to move forward. It also slows his minions. I place Speed Gate by jungle because I see our Severog trying to come in, and this will give him a faster time to engage. I drop Sticky Mine on top of Grux's head and watch his head explode to get my next kill. You have 2 options for the next card: Wellspring Staff or Riftmagnus Scepter. This match, I'm going with crit right away. Another option, depending on how you feel, you can either go full out wound in your first Riftmagnus Scepter, or you can split it up and do some cast in this. I'm going to go 1 wound and 1 cast. Man, middle's been having tons of issues throughout this match. I see Gideon needs some help direly, and I'm going in. I'm going to help him out with Severog. He pops his ultimate. I drop my ultimate. As Gideon's ultimate pulls him towards the middle, mine is doing constant damage in an area of effect. Gadget's ultimate is awesome. It has a huge area of effect to split up enemies in team fights, or like we just saw, when someone can't move because they're rooted or ability is pulling them towards a different direction. All of Gadget's abilities work really well together, and we will see that later on as I 1v1 other characters in this match. Muriel and I see some issues going on the left side, so we're going to make our way towards that direction. These 2 enemies are clueless to our position. I come in over here onto Murdoch, and I'm going to do something hilarious. I tell Muriel to chill out once we start damaging him. I pop my sticky grenade and watch the fireworks happen. This Murdoch is clueless to why we're not attacking him, but as he goes away, pop goes the weasel. For our third item, we're going to go Agroan Scepter. This is going to give us 50% extra damage on our crits. Now remember, our abilities like Sticky Bomb cannot crit, so keep that in mind. We're just using this for our basic attacks for extra damage. We were on our way to help right when we get surprised by a Severog from behind. I drop a Seek and Destroy to slow him down and a Speed Gate to aid in our escape. Soon after, the enemy joins and we have to back out. Without hesitation, I drop a sticky and hope it hits somebody. It drops on Fang Mayo and it actually damages him and scares him away. Another Seek and Destroy to stop him from advancing, and me and Muriel burn him down as we're joined by our Sevarog. Another Speed Gate down to help us catch the enemy Sevarog. Unfortunately, I missed my next sticky bomb. We do end up stopping him, but he does get away. We were kind of scared to advance here. If we moved up while we were attacking more right here, we would have caught him in his advance, but we did not, and he got away. At this point, we're up one tower more than the enemy, and we're doing really well at this point. I'm going to go back to base and get my next upgrade. However, there's 3 on the right side, and I can't do anything about it because it's just me and Muriel. So the best thing I can do is go back to base, get my upgrade, and go right back at him. We're going to go with Major Cast on our Agroan Scepter for extra damage. Unfortunately, our right tower goes down, and I need to advance here to prevent them from pushing more forward. I get up in there and I stop them from pushing forward. I also see that Fang is going to leave and go back to base. Luckily, I have all my abilities ready. I drop my Seek and Destroy to slow him down a little bit, pop off a little basic shots, hit my Speed Gate just in case I need it, which I do. I back up behind it, hit my ultimate. Muriel heals me just in case. We both get 1 or 2 extra basic attacks off on Grux and drop him to his knees. Now that we have more points, we're going to upgrade our Agroan Scepter to max with Major Cast. We're going to delete our health potion, and we're going to get another Riftmagnus Scepter. You can get a Wellspring staff at this point if you want, but I'm going to go Riftmagnus for a little bit more extra crit chance, and then I'm going to throw a regular cast in here for a little bit more damage. Grux is being a little rascal on the left side. I interrupt his festivities over here with Seek and Destroy, Sticky Bomb, and my ultimate right on his head as I hit him with basic attacks. His minions are hitting me still, but the Seek and Destroy is doing constant damage to them. I drop a Speed Gate just in case at the end in nick of time. I eventually kill him. Muriel used her ultimate just in case I needed the extra health. I'm going to keep pushing this lane and use my Speed Gate to make my minions faster. Then I'm going to go back to base to upgrade. We're going to upgrade a Riftmagnus Scepter another time with another wound. This is going to give us 36% crit chance. And remember to use your Speed Gate as much as possible. I have another teammate spawning behind me. We both use a Speed Gate. You will run faster when you're sprinting, even with the Speed Gate. The enemy team only has 1 tower left. However, the team is trying to push on the right side to get our first inhibitor. I jump in on a team fight, try to stop Muriel, but she manages to get out of there. We're attacking Fang here. I drop my ultimate and a Speed Gate to aid in some speed, and we managed to kill Fang Mayo. Unfortunately, when we were on the left side, the right side was being attacked, and Gideon was unable to save that tower from destruction. With that being said, we started to push the right lane. I dropped a Speed Gate to speed up the minions to get to the tower quicker and put on some damage. But there happened to be some enemies here, and we end up getting in a crazy team fight. I try to find the best spot to place my Speed Gate because I know that I need to get my teammates out. I place it in the right spot for Murdoch. I get pulled over by Grux, and we are still getting rocked. Fortunately, the Speed Gate helps everybody escape. Next, upgrade your Riftmagnus Scepter with another wound to leave you with 48% crit chance. Delete your second mana potion for a Wellspring staff and put a Major Cast. Your current energy damage will be 204. While I was trying to get CXP from the Harvester, I get interrupted by Fang. I hit him with a Seek and Destroy, a Sticky, and my ultimate to get my 9th kill. At this point, I'm hitting for 301 on a basic attack. This is not the best basic attack damage as you've seen on my previous builds for Murdoch or Sparrow. But with her, it is decent because you can put out some consistent damage, sit in the back, and try not to get hit from other targets. But your burst damage from your other abilities definitely make up for it. Next upgrade is going to be on the Wellspring Staff for a Major Cast. You're going to want to keep your mana potions as long as possible because you don't have very much mana in other items. I can't stress this enough, use Speed Gate as much as possible on your minions within reason. You want to speed them up to consistently push lanes as much as you can. I see Muriel chasing Grux here. I'm not sure how much damage he's going to do burst-wise to her. He tries to pull her in. I don't mean to steal people's kills, but this is a team game, so oh well. I take that kill to get my 10th kill and get a mega streak. I'm 10, 1 death, and 5 assists at this point. I see some issues going on behind me. Instead of upgrading my stuff, I go back here to help out my team in this big team fight that's going on here. Our Sevarog is taking the brunt of the damage. Realistically, here I should have dropped my Search and Destroy first and then my Speed Gate. Unfortunately, I dropped my Sticky Grenade too late and I missed the Fang and it hits their Sevarog instead. We start to engage these targets even more and disregard the minions behind us. We manage to catch up to the Sevarog and burn him down. Our Murdoch shoots through him and kills another target, so we manage to take 2 enemies down for 60 seconds. This is a big advantage. I dropped my Speed Gate just because I think our minions are behind us to hit this tower quicker, but unfortunately, they weren't there. So I ended up running backwards, dropping another Speed Gate closer to these minions so we can advance to this tower quicker. I had to take out these minions back here. Unfortunately, it slowed down the time a little bit, but we got those minions up to the tower quicker, and this actually was very effective. Once the minions and I got to the tower, I was able to use another Speed Gate to speed them up to get closer to the tower and eventually burn down this tower and get us closer to the enemy core. Unfortunately, we were not able to push any further because our inhibitors on left and middle were going to be attacked. Sadly, our left side dropped, but I'm going to upgrade my Wellspring staff to maximum with another major cast, get rid of another mana potion, and get another Wellspring staff. Upgraded with a magic cast, this will leave us 295 energy damage. I'm checking out the left side here and middle side. Left side seems like it's fine at the moment, but our middle inhibitor is being attacked, and it's soon going to be destroyed. This leaves us in a horrible spot because middle and left lane are open because the inhibitors are down. I see an attack going on the right side. I drop my Speed Gate and a Seek and Destroy. Slow this target down. Also speed up my teammates because they can run around Sevarog a lot quicker and hit them from range with their attacks. We kill them without any incidents and we leave no one dead on the battlefield at this point. The last 2 upgrades on the Wellspring staff are going to be 2 casts. Now this is going to leave us with some awesome damage, but we're still weak on the front of our basic attack. We're at a terrible spot. Our core is sitting at 69 health, and we're continuously getting minions sent in because both of our inhibitors are down and none of theirs are down. Now, I suggest that you all stay and watch the end of this because it's about to get crazy. I'm currently sitting at 11 kills, 1 death, and 8 assists. That is amazing for any Gadget player. You need to play her a little bit more conservatively, really focus on team fights and buddying up with Summit because she's very squishy, but her utility skills are amazing. I managed to take out the Grux here. We're taking out Fang right here. We get crazy and we get the last kill on Fang. We killed 2 of them. We got one of our teammates down right now. I'm 12, 1, and 9. This is great. We're sitting at a great time, but I see Muriel in the middle trying to attack our core. But we go in, try to stop that happening. Sevarog interrupts me and Murdoch from going back to protect the core. I drop a sticky grenade on him. Fortunately, I don't need it, but I kill him with my ultimate. We go back to defend the core. On the left side, 2 of our teammates are defending from Muriel here. We need to go back to the core and stop these enemies from coming in right here in these minions. We see that the left side's at bay. They have her cut off here, and they don't have any issues with it there. I need to stop these minions from still coming in here. I end up getting them out of the way. Muriel ults out, so she doesn't get killed. Unfortunately, our Sevarog gets his ass kicked here. I need to keep Muriel back and these minions back from attacking our core because we are fairly low on our core. We see that Muriel is going to come back in here and try to engage. I got Murdoch behind me, so I'm going to drop a Speed Gate, and we're going to chase her. I got Muriel as well behind us, so we're going to be able to drop this enemy team's Muriel. Somehow she gets interrupted between her ult, so she doesn't set that off, and we manage to kill her. As we fend off the minions continuously, I knew this was going to happen. The enemy have taken the orb. We need to defend against this. I try to set off our minions so they attack a little bit faster on the right side since we still have our inhibitor on this side. Grux is over here trying to interrupt me. I dodge his charge here. I drop a Seek and Destroy to slow him down and a Speed Gate. My teammates end up murdering the crap out of the Grux without my Sticky Bomb going off. We have a couple options here, but we have a lot of problems going on. They have Orb Prime, and we have 2 inhibitors down. So either we can charge to get Orb Prime, which is a bad choice, or wait for them to come to us and defend the core while we can, and then engage on them once they get closer with the orb. Sadly for them, they wasted too much time, and the OP buff is actually gone. They wasted it. They didn't get a chance to hand it in. This leaves us at a great spot to get in on this team battle here. I try to stop Muriel from getting any heals off on her teammates. I slow her down a little bit. She gets in the invis pool. We come in here. We fail to manage to kill her. I keep her back with my ultimate, fortunately, but Grux tries to come in and pull us in. He does not get us, and we have our Murdoch come in and get the final hit on him. We have Sevarog over here, and we have another Murdoch on here. We managed to kill Murdoch really, really quickly. Sevarog tries to hit me out of battle, but I get back in here. I drop my Search and Destroy, and it stops him from coming in. We got our Gideon in here that drops his ultimate and takes out Sevarog. Unfortunately, their Muriel actually goes back to base with her B button, and we miss out on her. Everybody else on their team is completely dead. We get up to their inhibitor and manage to take it out before they respawn, and this leaves us at an awesome, awesome spot and an advantage here. We have our 3 inhibitors back, and they have 1 missing. We go back to base just to protect. We get interrupted here, and we try to get this kill on Muriel, but she manages to run away. I see middle has an issue, and I need to go back to base immediately. We scared off Muriel on the middle inhibitor, and we pushed the enemy's inhibitor on the left. Murdoch destroys me because I'm left alone on the side with little health. But until this point, I pushed that side's minions with my speed gate to get to the inhibitor quicker. Unfortunately, my teammates do get rocked here, but both of their inhibitors on the left and the right side are wide open, and this leaves them having to defend their core from our super minions coming in and destroying them. With that being said, I'm pushing as much as possible with my speed gate and my minions. Now this is going to be very annoying because their left and middle side are now down, but their right side inhibitor is still up. Let's fast forward a little bit. Their middle inhibitor is down, and we have 2 inhibitors now down here because they killed our middle lane. I put my ultimate on Fang's head and murdered him. I got Sevarog chasing me here. I tried to put down speed gate to save me a little bit speed there, but I don't hit it, and I have to run for my life here. He tries to come in and kill me, but we end up killing him instead. Thank you, Murdoch and Muriel, for saving my life there. On the side left here, I see that Grux is trying to kill our inhibitor. We run in here, Murdoch and myself. We got Muriel behind me giving me a speed boost to catch up. I hit him with a Search and Destroy to slow him down to save Murdoch from getting hit here. Murdoch kills him really, really quickly, and we're able to push this lane a little bit further. Now we have a bigger issue. Their core is at 57%, ours is at 42%. Still a really close game, but we have 2 inhibitors down, and they have all 3 inhibitors back. We need to pull off something really, really special here. I try to cut off Fang on the left side from killing our inhibitor. I'm getting rocked by him. My world is almost ending here. I'm almost on my deathbed, but Murdoch shoots off his ultimate. Muriel comes in and saves my life with her ultimate, as I shoot off my ultimate to do a little bit extra damage on him. Middle lane is getting destroyed right now, and we need to protect it with all costs. I drop a speed gate just in case we need it there to move forward a little bit, but they're still pushing really hard, and our left inhibitor is about to die. Now all of our inhibitors are down. 3 inhibitors down to their 3 up, and we're completely screwed right now. We got a whole bunch of their teammates here on the right side. I go back to get some health just to make sure that I don't get killed just as quickly. They have their Fang in middle, really low health. I see that right side needs a little bit more health. I drop a Search and Destroy to push them back a little bit and slow them down. We got their Sevarog coming through middle, but I have 3 other teammates here, so we're going to try to kill their Sevarog really, really quickly. He pushes 2 of our teammates back, but me and Gideon end up killing him really quickly, and Murdoch gets the final hit to kill. We got to save this right side. They got a couple minions coming in. Gideon drops it to kill these minions here. I hit my Search and Destroy to slow them down a tiny bit. There's 3 on the right. We still have some guys in the middle here attacking with the minions. The minions are coming through. We need to kill the minions first. I got my eye on the right side because they're still held back here. For some reason, they did not push. Luckily, they didn't. Put out another Search and Destroy to slow these minions down a little bit more, and we need to protect the core a little bit. They only have 1 person down, and that is Sevarog. We have everybody up. We're sitting at an hour in right now. I'm 14, 3 deaths, and 18 assists at this point. It is getting really intense. They all fall back right now. We still got some here. We got 2 here on the right side. I'm going to go in a little bit, kill these minions, and see what we can put out here damage-wise, and see if we can actually kill some of their targets here, and then eventually, hopefully, we can go in and get the OP buff and have a big advantage. The problem is that we have all of our inhibitors down right now, and that's the biggest issue. Grux is trying to run from me. He pulls me in. I managed to drop my Search and Destroy here right in front of him. He gets pulled back. I drop my ultimate, and I get saved by my teammates. I'm hitting some decent damage here at 289 to 200-ish, around that area. We end up killing him. Fang comes in and he gets rocked because I have 3 other teammates here going in and putting in damage on him. We need to go back and defend the core here. We got 1 inhibitor that's coming back, and that's great news. We should have another one coming back soon, but until then we need to defend. When we least expect it, they went back and got the OP buff again. This is a bad situation. I try to hit Murdoch there. He's carrying the OP buff, and I don't manage to hit him. I'm trying to get through the jungle here and cut them off before they get to where they need to hand it in. Fortunately, they went around the long way, and I was able to cut him off, hit him while he was sprinting, and freeze him in place. I hit him with a Search and Destroy to slow him down even more, and Murdoch hits him with the last hit. Muriel is trying to get away from us, and she does with her ultimate. She goes back to base. I hit her with my sticky grenade, but it did not go off in time to kill her, sadly. She was really close. More importantly, we have the OP buff in our possession, and we're sitting at a good spot. But our core is being attacked through middle from minions. They get killed really quickly. I try to help our Murdoch go towards the OP buff handed. I give him a little speed boost, and he is on his way. Shortly after, their Sevarog intercepts our Murdoch here with the OP buff, and I get very nervous right now. But he backs up before he gets up to him, and I drop a Search and Destroy to slow him down as soon as I notice, and I drop my sticky grenade. We both managed to kill him really quick. Long story short, we missed the timer on the OP buff, and we don't manage to hand it in to get the advantage. I try to be a little punk and push up on their Grux a little bit. I know I could out-damage him a little bit here, but I know that was a bad choice in hindsight because he's going in on me. I got my speed gate there to back up a little bit quicker. Murdoch hits him with a couple basic shots and takes him out, so we have 2 targets down right now. We got 1 sitting at 18 cooldown and 1 at a full minute, so we're sitting at a good spot to make sure our inhibitors come back, and we have a good chance right now. Since I have a moment to do so, I need to push left side as quickly as I can with my speed gate and my minions. I got Murdoch with me, and we're going to keep pushing this lane until we can't no more and something else needs help. We have issues here because our left side and our right inhibitors are down right now, and that leaves us wide open. We got some guys coming through middle. I'm not too worried about them right now because they're pretty far away from our inhibitor, and I'm going to keep pushing this side with my minions and Murdoch until I have to switch it up. Our left side inhibitor is going to be coming back soon, and that is great. I'm going to run back towards base right now for another speed gate to speed up these minions so they can get through the left side quicker so they can start putting work on the enemy core. I need to go back to base because I saw that they were coming through middle earlier, and clearly they're there right now as I thought they would be. Our core is wide open, and there's 4 enemies here. I see the Muriel over here, and she's trying to attack the core. I'm not too worried about her because she doesn't do that much damage. I drop my ultimate on her head and see if I can actually hit her down. I can't. I need to attack their Murdoch because he's going to be doing the most damage to our core. We kill him really quickly. We go after their Fang right now. He backs up. I hit a last shot on the Muriel and take her out. Fang runs away like a little girl, and we live to fight another day with our core at 19%. My teammates have gotten the Prime's Orb in the OP buff. They're about to hand it in, but I see that Fang is trying to come in our base. I hold him off just enough. I put my sticky grenade on him. He takes enough damage that our core, in its area of effect damage, actually ends up killing him, and we get to save the core. I thought we were going to lose right there. I said GG, we lose, because I wasn't aware that our core actually killed Fang because of the area effect damage and my sticky grenade. And I preemptively said so our team was getting a little upset. But as you can see here, our team and Muriel handed in the OP buff, and we managed to burn down the rest of the enemy over here, and it was a phenomenal upset right here. If you're not paying attention, on the left side, the minions are still going in on the core, and they actually destroyed the core, and we come out with a win. 18 kills, 5 deaths, 24 assists. This was an amazing match, one of the most intense matches that I've ever had in Paragon thus far. And I was using the most overlooked character, Gadget, and I love this character. With Gadget, you're never left with nothing to do with her, whether it is to speed up your minions on your sides to push lanes harder, or help out on team fights to assist, and getting more assists and more kills with this character is invaluable. She is amazing. Definitely keep in mind, if you're playing with a bad team, Gadget is going to be very hard to play effectively because you don't have the support to support other players. If you guys want to see any other builds to any other characters, let me know. I will be making a guide for every character along the way. Also, I'll be making second versions of these characters as I unlock more cards and as they change things throughout the patches. So make sure you guys hit the subscribe button so you know when I post new guide videos, and be sure to hit the like button so I know that you guys want to see more content on Paragon. I'll leave the full build down below in the description so it's easier for you guys to see what I was using, and be sure to check out my other guide videos if you haven't already. I'll catch you guys in the next episode. I appreciate it. Peace!